Fortnite. Whitney, come on.
How did they? I love that goofy get in control of media like that.
I think that like there's a really. I think we're gonna look back at this time and go like, remember when we thought
the other blonde one looks like your favorite female comedians,
right?
Remember
we
had that confirmation.
The blonde one, she's a freak, dude. She loves that.
Bro,
Crazy people.
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with you? Bro, I don't want that on here. Well, don't talk like that, or don't talk.
Like the ones I know are mentally ill. I know they're all fucking. I know they're medicated to shit, and then they're on there freaking themselves out, arguing with people all day.
I think not only are they medicated on whatever they're on, but also I think Twitter is this drug. I think you get that inner self-righteous indignation. You get people who write in complain about their Mr. Goodbar being crap weird. You know what I mean?
And for actors and people in show business, it's almost like you're testing yourself out, like writing scripts for yourself.
Yeah.
To be like a hero in a scene.
And like I think a lot of people need to be heard. I totally get that. That's, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's real too. I mean, there's a real application for it in terms of your ability to communicate about things and learn more about other people's perspectives if you can cultivate a good group of humans. But if you're famous, that's not tenable. Like there's too many.
Why wouldn't it let me place the marker?
If you're dealing with a product, it's just too many people. There's too many people. You're never going to be, and you're just going to encounter what you encounter. It's random. It's not like you're getting the ones from, like, I went to Stanford and asked the psychologists what their opinion on. No. You're just getting getting the wildest of wild opinions from who knows how many different groups of people.
Yeah.
And you just, whatever you scroll into, that's what you read.
Do you think there'll be a day where we look back and we go, like, everyone could just, like, be on Twitter all day? Like, is it going to be the way we are with cigarettes now? Never to be able to smoke inside?
No, because people are just doing that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't physically feel bad, even though it is bad. We're really bad at things that don't let you, like, burn our fingers. Like, ouch. We're really bad at just continuing to do certain things, like a Twitter type deal, or just any kind of online social interaction is so different than regular human interaction. If you get used to doing it all the time, it kind of like reprograms the way you communicate with people.
Nikki Glazer.
Just like the new normal.
And you see people like spill over, like Twitter talk spill over in real life with horrible consequences.
It's like my favorite the people today is talk shit, punch in the face.
Yeah.
Talk shit.
Yeah. That's real. I mean, you're supposed to have consequences.
Yeah. Like I have a bunch of my friends that are parents say that like bullies will come in and they'll say the craziest shit just because they've been on Twitter or online or on the video games where you're allowed to like talk shit and then you go to the real world.
Yeah.
A lot of times people try to base their journeys off of what other people are doing, but that's not my story.
Are they getting rid of them? What the hell is this? Because like the Dollar Trees, shit there is still $1. You can buy like a toenail clipping for $1 for each one. There are over $36,000 stores across the U.S. That's more than one store for every 10,000. Long vehicles are
Oh shit.
That's really good. Holy shit. God damn. Jumping over 600% between 2008 and 2022. Wow. But over the past 2 years, the stocks of both companies have plummeted. And the outlook isn't showing promising signs of recovery. They really tried more stores. Yeah.
Dollar General and Dollar Tree have both cut guidance recently, which
set off alarm bells for investors.
So what's happened to dollar stores? And what do these companies need to do to get back on track?
I'll tell you what the fuck happened is that I go to the dollar store and it's not a dollar. Straight up. Like, that might sound stupid, but like if I go to the dollar store and something's $7, it's like back in the day, you go to Dollar Tree, you try to find something that's more than a dollar. Now you go to Dollar Tree, you try to find something that is a dollar. It's crazy. What they need to do is they need to pull a page out of the Wendy's cookbook. Go ahead and rename the Dollar General to Value General, and that way you can charge $3.29 for small fries again. Yeah. I blame
Dollar
Biden.
General, Dollar Tree, and Family Dollar are the three largest brands in the space. Dollar Tree owns the Family Dollar and Namesake brands. In fiscal 2023, the two companies brought in $87 billion in combined revenue. That's a lot. 10,000 stores across the country, but target very different areas and demographics. Dollar Tree sells a lot of seasonal and discretionary items, think wrapping paper and toys, typically in suburban strip malls.
Where was that jump pad?
For $9 million is generally found. Meanwhile, Dollar General.
Dude, don't tell me it's gonna fucking lag again, bro.
The roots of Dollar.
God damn. Bro, imagine living here. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of dots. Yeah. There's one on every corner. That's insane.
Tours were in rural America, outer suburbs, metro markets. It was sort of the places where there wasn't sort of the big established value presence.
The key thing to understand about dollar stores is that their main goal is to be an affordable place to shop with whatever set budget you have. Not necessarily the best value for your money. For example, this box of 15 dryer sheets is $5. It's a better up the road to Target. You can find 240 of them for
What I said earlier is actually crazy. This is exactly what I fucking said. Fucking exactly. That's 100% what it is. People can't buy in bulk if they're broke.
$10 is your entire budget for a trip to the store. It makes more sense to pretty well. I'm just saying, on the outside, these types of stores may not look so bad. From 2019 to 2023, sales increased by about 30% for Dollar Tree and about 40% for Dollar General. Over the same time period, these companies have added over 5,000 stores. New stores will naturally increase revenues, but that can mask sales comes growth at existing locations.
You can't just keep building more stores. Like, eventually you're going to hit the saturation point. It's not like I remember I learned this as well, and I was like, I'm not going to sell all these in 24 hours on launch day. I was like, what am I doing? Yeah, there's too many companies can say, we're still growing revenues nicely. Both companies are saying they're taking market share. And these are all true statements when you really drill down to where you're taking share like that on a personal basis. And that's where you see this perhaps stay on.
High inflationary times is potentially consumers. Dollar General's customer base less than 35,000 employees contribute to about 60% of its overall sales.
We're in a strange time where the job market is still relatively strong, and that means middle and upper income households don't feel that same level of pressure to turn to a different store or to shop dramatically different than their everyday habits. At the same time, the core customers with lower income customers that rely on dollar stores are getting
203 meters
and are tending to buy needs versus wants. Things like food that just tend to be lower margin.
Lower margin?
Yeah, people.
That's terrible aim, though.
It's actually crazy how bad it is.
Terrible. Well, this is, dude. I haven't.
It's like so shocking that so many people that are like in the working lower class.
I have
don't
not
ever realize how
warmed
bad
up
it
or
is and try
anything,
to do it
so
in their own best interest.
this
Being
is my
poor
first
just approach.
game on.
It's actually like if and here's the thing: is like now that I have money, there's like all of these things that I get for free. Like there's tons of like advantages and opportunities and little incentives that you have if you have money.
Dude.
And you guys know this, right? Like any of you guys make over like $100K a
The
year.
thing's
Like
nasty.
you know that like there's PCs.
I just don't like the fucking
PC,
sight on it.
and you get free stuff exactly. And so like you see where that comes in, and it's not just like
the one that has the
like if you're
oh my
making
god,
a good amount of money,
it outlines everyone in red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the thermal. Jeez.
Well, yeah, exactly. And so because that money is being invested and it's keeping up with the inflation in a better way, their wages are not. So it's like the more money that you're spending out of your wage on direct and direct things,
Damn.
it's kind of like it kind of falls into the same category of understanding why a sales tax is actually a tax more on the poor. It's a progressive tax on the poor, which is a whole different conversation. But if you've been broke and you haven't been able to like afford stuff, you know that things like, you know what it's like? If you're broke, when you're trying to, it's like you're playing flop. You have to move every knee and every shin and every finger and every foot and make sure you don't move too far or too up. Analogy. Have I used this one before? I don't even know if I have. But like, yeah. So you're playing quad. Is it? Is it? That's it. Yes. And so every single thing, it's like playing a survival game. Everything matters. Like you have your, instead of your hunger gauge, you've got your, well, you have your hunger gauge, and then instead of your water gauge, it's your gas gauge. Like, how many of you guys have experienced anxiety with basically having to drive somewhere that's far away and the financial strain that will put on your money because of gas? Yeah, you're playing solo self-found. It's nuts. Yeah, every day? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, will my car make it? That's another really big factor, too. It's like being able, and that's another thing, is that there's a lot of like health anxiety things that like people that are poor have that like people that are even middle class or well off don't even know exist, right? So like for example, if your car fucking like the absolute fucking stress when your car stops working and you're broke. Now what? Fucking now. Dude, it's intense. That's so bad. Like, I remember I was at, like, some grocery store, and I remember my car stopped working there, and I was so stressed out, I walked all the way home. I didn't even ask anybody to pick me up. I just walked all the way home with my groceries. It was fucking bad, man. Car doesn't start immediately, heart attack? Yeah. How many of you guys, like, have had like, your car do something weird, and then... panic attack. Right? Absolutely. Is shit stressful? Yeah. Really bad.
They're less profitable, but food and household items have become increasingly important to the dollar store customer.
Yeah.
In its 2024 second quarter earnings call, Dollar General said it's decreased its non-consumable inventory by 13% versus last year. The effect of inflation is also apparent at Dollar Tree stores whose long differentiated strategy was a store-wide $1 price point.
Yep.
In 2021, that changed.
It's no longer Dollar Tree, it's Value Tree.
If you just take a step back and you think about
Value Tree, that's
sort of
great.
magic around a retail box where everything is $1
Yeah.
And if you have 8 items in your basket, it's going to cost you
$8.
$8. And now you go to $1.25. It reduces some of that magic overall. And it sounds silly, but
It does, because it's not $1. It's called Dollar General. It's $1.25. It's not $1.25 General. It's not $1.25 Tree. It's Dollar Tree. False fucking advertising.
it confuses the shopping experience, makes it a little more complex.
The real bad.
Some of the dollar store's lackluster financial results can be pointed to the conditions of its physical stores.
It's just a less desirable.
Oh,
place.
these places are shitholes. Like, I'm telling you, I've been to the Dollar Tree. I've never been to a single Dollar Tree that wasn't a shithole. Like, every single one of them are. But, like, that's fine. Like, you go to the Dollar Tree, you going into a shithole. That's just the way it is. They're ghetto, all of them. Absolutely they are. Yes. There are boxes everywhere, everything like that. Like, you got, like, they've got, like, soda in the back that, like, look at this. 2021. The fuck?
It's shocking. The whole idea is dollar stores are convenient, but if
Yeah.
you go there and there's only one cash register open and there's 8 people in line, it takes 10 to 15 minutes.
Y'all ever seen the videos of the people getting in fights at Dollar Tree lines?
Check it out. You're losing your goal.
Yeah.
Or sometimes there's boxes in the aisles you can't even get down the aisle because it's locked.
Oh, shit. 207 meters, one hitter quitter, right to the dome.
Yes. Absolutely.
A blue?
Customers notice their company is not minding the store. They see that there are boxes that are cluttering aisles. They notice that the item they want is out of stock. And so they may decide to go elsewhere. And Dollar Tree and Dollar General have been happy.
I'm gonna be real. If you're broke, you're not gonna go and be like, there's boxes everywhere. I'm not gonna target instead. I don't see anybody doing that. Like, maybe I'm sure like somebody does that. Somebody's done that. But like as
Is that fucking Ray?
customer behavior, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Having execution problems that have contributed to a tougher
I need to
economic
get up
backdrop.
there.
Inventory challenges were especially apparent during the pandemic. These
Wow.
smaller sized, more affordable products normally found at dollar stores were deprioritized by manufacturers.
Customers that were then going into the stores, even if they found a store operation, is now very different and didn't have some of the items that were the reasons that they went to this channel in the first place.
Understaffing,
Yeah, those items, like those items are effectively like lost leader items. Those are the ones that get people in the store. Those are the ones like, yeah, I want to go there for detergent because I can't afford to pay like $11 or $12 for Tide.
also became
Yeah,
apparent. The dollar store playbook has historically operated on a lean labor model. That has long created problems for both companies.
What they mean to say by lean labor model is that there's only one checkout line available, and it's the person who started working there last week.
But during the pandemic,
And self-checkout is closed.
When traded in, government employee that opted out, didn't go to work, they didn't eat. So then all over.
Dollar General and Dollar Tree have also
49 people have been killed at Dollar General store since 2004. How many people have been killed at KFC? Probably more than that. What about McDonald's? That's not that many people. Like, we're acting like this is a big deal. It's 50 people. That's like what, 2 people a year?
Damn, I only have 6 kills. There's 3 people left.
It's 5.
numerous worker safety violations in their stores over the past decade. In the beginning of 2024,
Damn, I got a
$50
bad
was
storm
fined
circle
on
though.
Bro, employees have been stabbed,
It's going the
shot,
opposite
held at
way
gunpoint,
that I
punched,
want
and
it to go.
pistoled on the job.
Oh,
This is
damn,
such
the
bullshit.
last 2 are fighting right now.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, Dollar Generals are going to be popular in low-income areas. And in low-income areas, crime is going to be more popular because people don't have the money to afford it. So, of course, you're going to have more people that are going to have interactions with there.
No, I fucking missed my shots.
Security. I agree that they need security. I do. That's not what causes crime. You think that not having, you think people Why aren't there a bunch of rich people breaking into Walmart and stealing everything out of it? Do that. It's poor people that do that because they don't have money. Of course, people steal things because they don't have
Got him.
Yeah. $7's been awarded to the Dollar Tree brand ever since 2015.
Blue AR. A scoped one though. I just picked it up. It was the first time I had used it.
Scoped or non-scoped?
It was scoped.
Because it fell off, bro. Like, it fell off. Like, I remember back, like, Dollar Tree started popping up in, like, 2005, somewhere around there. And I remember my mom and I, we would go to Dollar General, or like, you know, Family Dollar. And both of them were dog shit compared to Dollar Tree. Because even in 2005, Family Dollar was trying to put shit up there for $3. Then we go to Dollar Tree, everything's actually a fucking dollar. So yeah, that's the big difference. That's what happened in shitification, exactly.
Because the management of Family Dollar knew that it was going to be sold, they stopped investing in lots of things.
Yeah.
So even today, I mean, you're seeing outdated technology systems, outdated distribution centers, DCs that don't have air conditioning, HVAC systems at stores that are falling apart. So these are long legacy issues.
Can you fucking imagine that? Like, you're like working there, you're dealing with like people trying to run
Thank you.
Especially for your first game, too.
Is back with the shocking
What was your total elimination count?
7.
Yeah. I don't know for first team.
Yo, it's really good. Everyone buzzing. We are the future of this city. The Shy, new season now streaming only on the Paramount Plus Showtime plan.
And Dollar Tree just didn't make the proper investments despite down, their 9-year ownership.
Family Dollar brand has seen a decline in foot traffic from 2019 to 2020.
because it's not a Family Dollar, it's Family Dollars. Like, that's the reason why. They fell off.
And now Dollar Tree wants to get rid of it. But aside from the internal struggles the company is grappling with, Walmart has also become a major problem for them.
You go back to the Great Recession, the dollar stores were doing well. Walmart is not a strong sales growth. I think that's where there was trading away from Walmart towards the dollar stores. The opposite seems to be happening today.
Yeah, because the Walmart prices were higher than the dollar stores back then, and now they're about the same. That's the problem. Anybody that's been to these places knows that.
You're gaining share at lower income wallet, and
Yeah.
bringing in newer operating consumers.
Walmart is taking care of how good these dollars were. Time and effort a lot of that as well.
90% of Americans live within 10 miles of a Walmart store. To put the impact of Walmart into context, the retail giant increased its U.S. sales by about $4.5 billion.
That's like 1%.
That's about 4% higher than the year prior. It's also about half the amount of Dollar General's total sales last quarter, and about 60% of Dollar Tree's total sales.
Yeah, Walmart's
A
fucking
big
massive.
part of the retail giant's recent success is due to its investment in e-commerce.
A lot
A
of
lot of people just buy things online. I think that's also another really big component is that like online shopping has become way more popular. And so like now, like we have a local grocery store, it's called HEB. And at the local grocery store, everywhere, like all you have to do is you just put in an order and then they deliver it to your car if you want to do that. Like I'll go in and just shop because like, I don't know, like I wonder if like when I'm like 70 years old, am I going to be like one of those boomers that like goes in and it's like, oh, I don't have a cell phone now, right? Something like that. Am I going to be like a, what I that for now. But shopping remotely, yeah, like go in, sure.
I hate that I can't reload
But we used to have, food delivered, right? My mom would have
because everything is
Anyway, point is that people are doing this.
fucking unlimited ammo. All the guns have unlimited ammo. It's all like, you know, they're blasters.
Yeah, exactly. And like Dollar General and like Dollar Tree don't have that.
Legacy brick and mortar companies.
Yeah.
5 years of e-commerce digital investments, 12 to 18 months during COVID. So the digital capabilities of a lot of companies have also gotten a lot better over the years.
Well, they're adapting to what consumers want. Consumers don't want to have to go inside. People value their time differently now, and I think time is seen more as a currency. And I think that what's caused time to be seen more as a currency is the amount of apps that allow you to save time. Like Uber Eats, DoorDash, stuff like that. All of those things give you the ability to like realize that I can spend a little bit more money and then save that Dollar General says that the middle and upper income consumers have become more engaged in e-commerce. Young customers may not be trading down to dollar stores like they used to. Beyond e-commerce, and another component for this too that some people might not know about is that Amazon has something called Amazon Pantry, where if you order enough food from Amazon, that they will ship all of that food to you for no delivery fee directly to your house. I think it's like over $100 or $200 or something like that. Amazon Fresh. Yeah,
Walmart is 35.
I remember I thought it was called Pantry. But and so it's not just from Walmart; it's also from the online retailers as well. It used to be 100. Yeah, that's what it was. One off was 54.
First, another consideration is dollar stores have invested in its grocery offering. Because discount grocery companies like Aldi are growing rapidly.
Yeah. Dude, what is this aim? So this is like a shoddy. The BARM ST12 scatter blaster. I don't know about all that. I just know that it's more like a shotgun.
Boxes are everywhere.
Come on, dude. I should be losing these fights up close. If I was playing with people that were better, I'd be losing for sure. My aim is just so off. I don't know what it is, but like I'm either too far ahead or too far behind the person when I'm. I think it's because I tend to forget in Fortnite you don't need to lead like you do in other games. Like the best way to fight in Fortnite is to have the your crosshairs right on them, almost at any distance, and I tend to forget that sometimes. Gosh, I miss those fucking jetpacks of Iron Man. Oh shit, I'm in the big ship. Yeah.
Go to the portal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So check this out. Watch what happens. See? This is what I was trying to explain to you yesterday. It takes 100 damage points away each hit.
That's crazy.
Oh shit.
I was really hoping you were going to get one of these. I watched a guy.
Damn! I just wrecked that fool.
I watched a guy on YouTube yesterday or the day before. He was the first guy to get it. First team. Yeah.
I just killed Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, I guess so. I eliminated someone else. Damn, dude, I'm destroying people right now with this thing. Look at this. Dude, you really need to get this every game. It's a game changer, bro. Look at that.
It sucks though. In 4 days, the battle pass is done. We're gonna lose all this. All the Star Wars stuff don't go back. Isn't that cool?
Dude, that was nuts.
That's what I was trying to explain to you yesterday about what it does.
And they say we're going to pay you a lot more money, and you have to be here 85 hours a week. Yeah.
I'm only $8.99 battle pass. I feel like it's right consideration rate.
And I just got 2 more kills. I'm only at 11 kills, though. Yeah. No, I'm not sure how many I got with the Star Destroyer.
We are continuing on our journey to transform business and position ourselves as a leader in the workplace to associate safety through meaningful investments.
Did you just find the portal somewhere and you just walked into it?
Yeah.
With succession planning and economic uncertainty a question mark for both companies, it's increasingly clear that getting dollar store businesses back on track is going to require a multifaceted approach.
Dollar stores are
They have to be cheaper. They have to be cheaper and more convenient. And right now, they're not. Like most people, not most people, but a lot of people have like something like Amazon Prime where they can get like, food delivered or something like that. And having Amazon Prime, it might seem like a luxury thing, but if it's $100 over a whole year, there are a lot of people that are, working class that have that.
With a mix of self-inflicted problems and also problems that they're contending with because the macroeconomic environment is just a lot tougher. People who shop at dollar stores tend to have less income, and so they are going to
EBT's food stamps.
Well, every push and pull of the economy. But at the same time, these retailers have to get their stores back in line, and to draw back shoppers and build more loyalty, they need to mind the store.
Yeah. You can go on Shein and AliExpress and get the same junk at better quality. Yeah, I think that's what happens. In my opinion, I think this shit's just too expensive. Because what's happening to dollar stores is what's happening to fast food restaurants. Is that back
What's
in
up,
the
Mace
day,
Windu?
you could get a meal at a McDonald's for $6, or you could get a meal at Chili's for $15. Now, you can get a meal at McDonald's for $12.
Force jump while using a lightsaber.
The fact is that, the difference and, the competitive fast food used to have doesn't exist as much anymore.
Oh, you got lightsaber?
And I think the same fucking thing happened.
And I can
With,
force jump.
McDonald's. That's so expensive.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm being serious. That's what it is.
We know this because we're the Hartford, with experience ensuring millions of small businesses.
What's the next?
Why they're
I don't know yet. I'm still waiting to find out what the next battle pass
It's
is.
been a while. They need to be.
You don't know any of the characters that are going to be in it? What the theme is?
I don't even want to go anymore. There's been a lot of online in the news about how much fast food
prices have gone up in recent years.
Once home to the dollar menu, prices at the Golden Arches leaving a bad taste in the mouth of consumers who
Look at
just want value.
$10.
Some restaurants are continuing with price hikes, while others are getting desperate with attempts to offer more deals in hopes of increasing traffic.
Restaurants don't cut prices for fun. Did consumers essentially force your hand by being set up?
Customers are telling us they're really stretched.
Now, we all know inflation has been rampant since the beginning of 2020 when the pandemic happened.
This is
Most
nuts.
prices, in some cases, are falling. But asking prices are rising, and these CEOs, they know it. They're hearing these complaints.
But what's really going on here? I mean, are fast food companies trying to pull a fast one on price gouging under the cover of inflation?
Fast food places in general, y'all better watch these goddamn ass.
Like many have
He's
claimed.
right.
Who told y'all y'all would be charging that much?
True, it's not that good.
More to the story.
Going viral.
Don't waste your money.
Well, in this video, we're going to try to get to the bottom.
Oh my god.
Price gouging pejorative term
Fast food
used to refer to
blows,
the
yeah.
practice of increasing the prices
Seems
of
that
goods,
way.
services, or commodities to a level much higher than is considered reasonable or fair by some. This commonly applies to the price increases of basic necessities after natural disasters. Usually this event occurs after a demand or supply shock, like say, the global pandemic.
Yeah.
Harvard Business School says there's no rule for what qualifies as price gouging, but it's not an uncommon occurrence. For example, EpiPen costs and are both price increases considered unfair. Well, what's the difference?
I think this is completely a total, like, you cannot compare using a Uber out to insulin or, like, medical supplies. These are two totally different things.
Between price gouging and inflation. Price gouging is
I'd
obviously general
Fucking
increase in
pussy.
prices of goods and services over time and is directly impacted by the market. And while 40 states across the country have laws in place to ban price
See,
gouging,
they need to make a law that says that McDonald's can't charge more than $3 for a hamburger. That's the problem. Like, it's ridiculous. And if you buy a fast food meal, it can't be more than like $15. That's not dude. Really?
price gouging prohibition.
Come on.
And this makes it a difficult thing to enforce
Oh, look
because
who
so
it
many
is.
supply chains are nationwide. And as a
Yeah.
result, states face heightened challenges in trying to protect consumers from price gouging. In my opinion, price gouging is a rather nebulous concept. It often lacks clear-cut convictions, and it's not only a practical question, but also a moral one. However, with this fast food
Listen, it's not immoral for McDonald's to charge a lot of money for a McDonald's. It's just annoying. It's annoying and it makes me mad. That's all.
It's not just about high prices here. It's also about prices that seem disconnected from costs and the actual products themselves. So whether specific fast food companies have engaged in price gouging is up for debate. What certainly
They
isn't
have.
is how much prices have increased over the years.
Yeah.
And the real question then becomes, is it justified? Finance Buzz released a staggering report on fast food prices. It showed some very interesting stats. Thinking McDonald's over the years,
God, dude.
citing a 100%
If I was playing against better people, I'd be so fucking dead right
Popeyes
now.
The other day, and it was $21 for me.
Oh yeah,
I
you
got
have
a
your friends
4-piece
list
tenders meal,
on there.
a
How you
large
started
drink,
to do?
Yeah.
large mashed potatoes and gravy and Cajun fries. $21.
Why?
Oh, I was just curious if all that still transfers over.
Now, to understand how we got here, let's just rewind for a second. Fast food in its early days
Are you
was built on two
using a whole different gamer tag?
Now, with
Yeah.
its initial
Okay.
success, it
I'll
really
add
started
you.
to become a symbol of American culture.
Yeah.
What the food may have lacked in quality, it ultimately made up with cheaper prices
Look.
and the convenience of getting it quicker.
The 6-piece. This is this year.
Oh, there's
this
coins
year
in
was
this?
taken like
Or like
2017.
special abilities?
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm joking, but like this is probably taken realistically.
Yeah, I see
2005.
someone on
Like I feel
the
like this is
list.
about 2005 prices, maybe 2000. Like yeah, it's somewhere around there. 90s, nah, bro, nah.
However, today,
No.
the same can't be said. It's not breaking news, but fast food is rarely fast anymore. And it's becoming pretty expensive for what the quality is. Over the last 2 decades, rising costs have hit the industry hard.
Bullshit.
Real estate prices, minimum wage increases, and supply chain
Bullshit.
inefficiency.
Not in Texas. There's no minimum wage increase. It's still $7.
We started driving up costs. Add to that the increase in costs of beef, chicken, potatoes, along with paper products, and suddenly the simple, cheap burger wasn't so cheap to
It's
make
not
anymore.
fake.
These changes laid the groundwork for the price hikes that we're seeing today. They only tell part of the story. What's happening now feels different, like something has fundamentally shifted. Okay. But I have to keep it there. It's not just the rising costs that are part of the business. It's also factors like increases to advertising spend, balloon executive compensation packages, along with
Wait, and he can reward promoting. So this guy doesn't even have to show up and he gets $113 million? And this isn't, it's Starbucks. Yeah, of course. They probably sold what? 50 drinks to make that much money? They need to have, Trump needs to get me to be like the fast food czar. Like, I'll sort this out so fast. Like, what I would do is I would go
Damn.
every fast food.
Yeah.
I can tell by that.
He was better shot than me for sure. But I also, man, I was using green versus gold, and I still have this stick drift, dude. So it's hard to like move precisely where I want to go, you know, because like when you're trying to head glitch.
Why don't you put the keyboard and mouse? Then you wouldn't have stick drift.
That's right. That way it's fair.
I know.
And with all the executive leadership, because we don't know exactly, random board member. We don't know exactly whose fault it is, so we're just going to have to
play
guess.
Doom with keyboard
And I wasn't at full health either.
It's equality.
You should play Doom with keyboard and mouse.
And so
That's where it's at.
that would be a good start.
But whatever, that guy hit me right in the fucking dome. So but it came down to me and him. So my first game first, second game second. Weren't you allowed to back in the day drop gold? I wonder if you can. No.
That's after COVID. This is what
Playing right now?
Yeah. Can't drop gold though. But
and then never went down.
that's so fake.
That's what happened.
You'd shit yourself.
Yeah, right.
Come here, Rick Grimes.
Despite facing higher expenses, their operating margins climbed to nearly 46% in 2020.
That's insane.
Up from around 41% in 2019. And that's not just shit. That's right. If you don't think operating margin is the best indicator to decide this, let's look at net profit.
Look at
It's
this.
gone up from 28% rate to pandemic year.
It's disgusting. Look at this.
Way up.
No, it's not because of the war in Ukraine or Gaza. Fucking Taco Bell got rid of 5-layer nachos. It's nothing to fucking do with it. Don't blame Ukraine on this.
Now, this has led McDonald's to begin to take some drastic measures to try to convince customers that they not only aren't being greedy, but also that they still can provide
Bullshit.
This pattern isn't unique to McDonald's, though. Chipotle has reported record revenues fueled by menu price increases of nearly
Chipotle is really good. Chipotle's fun. I think Chipotle doesn't do it. But actually, that's not true. They have better meatballs.
What's up, homie?
But other than
You know
that,
my
yeah,
cousin
Chipotle's
Sad Boy.
great. Big fan of Chipotle. It's, yeah.
You guys are right home? That's bullshit.
But
Yeah.
that's right.
See, like the
50% over the last 2
Wolverine.
years. In fact, during the making of this video, they just announced another 2% price increase in their menu, which brings the total number of price hikes to 7 times since 2021. And Chipotle technically isn't fast food, and is more in the category of fast food. It's still part of that food away from home stat that I provided from the Federal Reserve.
It's different.
So we can still learn a lot about their recent financial performance over the years. Chipotle's net margin is higher now than ever before.
McDonald's was more than twice as much. You see this? They're at 10%. This is like a lot of companies have between like an 8 and 12% operational leverage.
Oh, damn, Ron.
This is very.
Oh, damn, Ron. Guess when he was conceived.
But it's
What?
McDonald's.
Guess when he was conceived.
When?
Yeah, they're making
The celebration of Endor. So we're celebrating when the second Death Star was blown up that night.
Wild.
His parents were, that was the pilot, and I can't remember what mom was, but they met during the celebration. When Luke saw Anakin, here's the kid Yoda, and all the Force Ghosts, that little party.
That's not fair though, because no.
That wild.
Chipotle, it's different. So it's with Chipotle, they're still growing. So their operating income is going to go up because they have
That's in the
places.
that's actually
Dude, what a bot, bro. What a bot. God, dude, I'm so terrible right now, bro. Nah, man, bro, if I was playing against people that actually were good, like I used to play with, dude, I've been dead fucking 15 times. I'm just seriously getting lucky.
And Chipotle also just announced in July that they were authorizing a $400 million stock buyback program. Wow. Essentially, cash back to shareholders instead of, I don't know, reinvesting in operations or finding out ways to keep prices stable. Additionally, Young Brand chose Taco Bell. Psoriatic arthritis. My body feels
Mornings were a nightmare. But it's not going to control me anymore. With BEAVO, I can't wait to say, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
For transformative joint pain. It's fast and it lasts.
I'm back to reach new heights.
For some BEAVO swollen joints and 100% clear skin for most.
I'm back to what inspires me.
Side effects like suicide, infections, lower ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or you've had a vaccine or plans before starting to check for infections. Give yourself a chance to stay. I'm back. Ask your doctor. I've been sentenced.
KFC and Pizza Hut instituted price hikes in 2023. Price cited that it was a last resort option.
Bullshit. You've been doing that for years.
Later that year, clocking in at 21% increase in total revenue over its pre-pandemic insane. Since then, returning $600 million to its shareholders. Now, there's no secret here that greater amounts of capital are being redirected to corporate level costs, such as C-level executive compensation. Now, critics argue that inflation has become a convenient excuse for these price hikes. Yes, labor and ingredient costs are up, but why are executives soaring at the same time? Why are companies?
Because they're soaring with the price of the company, because their salary is part of the equity that they're given in the company, and that's the compensation package. They're not paying the guy a big bag of $200 or $20 million. They're paying him with a stock package. That's the reason why he's getting a lot of money.
Increasing ad budgets and launching multi-billion-dollar stock buybacks
That
while
is
citing
totally different.
higher costs as the reason for passing price increases on consumers. Now, in some cases, the numbers suggest these companies are taking advantage of inflationary pressure.
What?
Spawn time.
Oh, you're playing Spawn?
No, I'm just saying
Corporate profits accounted for over 40% of price increases in several industries during the period. Now, while that's really singled out in this analysis, it does seem to differ from
because you're looking at all of the different food, and then fast food is the worst offender, then you would have to logically assume, and the other prices, like Applebee's doesn't cost that much. Chili's somehow is fucking cheaper. So it's actually fast food is probably 60 or 70.
No, I will not be because it's buffering like crazy. That's not a question.
trend. This narrative has led to a huge disconnect from corporations to their consumers, particularly around their pricing and the value proposition they offer. The interesting thing here is some of these companies are faring much better than others. Chipotle, for example, is continuing to grow in spite of their price hikes.
Because they haven't reached market
Spawn was in
saturation for having
FORTNITE,
enough
right?
stores in an entire nation.
Spawn's been in
They,
there for a
like
long
they
time.
don't, they're not worldwide like
Spawn?
McDonald's.
In
So
Fortnite?
Yeah, I think so.
20 years, 30 years, Chipotle's going to have the same problem. They're growing because they're a new company and they have room to grow. But McDonald's and Taco Bell doesn't have that same
Chipotle is not a new company, bro.
No. Dude, Chipotle bowls are so good.
Yeah, I love their sour cream and then their hot sauce.
Yeah. Their steak bowls are perfect with extra rice.
Welcome,
I like their steak and their barbacoa, but I feel like it could definitely be better. Their meat.
I went through a phase where when I was living in San Rafael where I didn't get the burrito, I only got the bowl. Like every single time.
Same.
I stopped getting the burritos. I feel like we got more in the bowl.
Daquan told Brian that he witnessed Shante with 3 other men around the time she got pregnant. And this guy, Daquan, is Shantae's own brother. Your own brother.
Maury, my own father is on artist. If you would have just kept his mouth shut, worry about his own relationship and his own problems, we won't even be.
So, you know what Daquan told Brian?
Daquan told Brian that he's seen me with 3 different guys, that I've been going in and out of hotels with them, but I'm trying to figure out, I work 2 jobs, one is a 12-hour shift, and I got 3 other kids to worry about. How am I sleeping with other guys?
Your brother.
Not at all.
You think Shannon looks like Brian?
Maury, she has his ears, his big old forehead. Look at that nose, like look at that.
Mira, pero hazle mismo.
You cannot tell me that's not his face.
You're positive.
I'm 100% positive that is his face.
When is the house more than a home? Cash by refinancing your pocket mortgage.
Bitch.
Nate and I were talking about the Spawn soundtrack the other day. So it was a metal artist with an electronic artist. It was they did a collaboration. So it was like Metallica mixed with a Fatboy Slim or something. It was pretty cool.
So, Shannon was born before Daquan got his Brian's head, right?
Yes, he was.
In fact, Brian was there all during their pregnancy.
He was there before the pregnancy, during the pregnancy, after. Technically, he's still there now.
Right. So So he was okay until your brother got into his head.
Before my brother said anything to him, Brian was still there, always there.
She lied. She lied.
He was still trying to have a baby.
She a lie. She a lie. She a lie.
He's an ex now, right?
Yes. Because why would I want to be with somebody like that? Why would you deny your own daughter?
Right.
Like, why would you do that? This my brother got into it that he's been stepped that he don't do nothing.
All right. Well, we're gonna meet your brother in a bit, but first, here's
She
your
a
ex.
lie.
Brian, come on out.
It's so funny because guys like this guy White.
Oh yeah. Enough with the clown.
I'm gonna make this pencil disappear.
Who plays the clown again? Oh, John Leguizamo. Yeah, he plays the clown in Spawn. Yeah. He just is wearing a lot of prosthetics and a fat suit.
Heath Ledger totally makes Michael John White look like a bitch.
Why Heath Ledger?
You remember The Dark Knight?
He told me that she was thinking
The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah. Enough of the clown. Want to see me make this tinkle disappear?
This guy won't be able to afford something for his grandma. I can't remember what it is.
Oh, exactly. Like you just looking at my old stuff from there.
he tried to
So
warn
called
you.
plan.
Yeah, he warned me, and I took
You're
her
insane.
insane. I tried to find this girl that she liked. I
You
told her.
did it all day. You was the whole cheater.
It's good. I found out.
Yeah, enough of the clown. Don't have explosion of the hospital. The button that doesn't work. You can like tapping it when it blows up. Apparently, that was after. Apparently, it's supposed to explode with that button.
Damn! How did I not kill him?
Okay, kill him.
I always will. Never knowing that's wrong. Brian is not James Potter. No, he had a great time. He still very touched my leg. Okay, kill him. I know you want this one to have the father that we never had, but this is not the way to go.
Damn, dude, that sucks.
And with Brian.
Everybody here, stay quiet.
Got me a bulletproof vest and gave me a gun. What they shot you in the face? Yeah, what they shot you in the face?
Dude, it's weird. I was thinking about that earlier today. That same exact. Yeah. That's weird. That was a risk we were willing to take.
I love the end where it's like, we're looking for some little boys who goes down after every competition. You're in luck. There's a town about 15 miles that way. I'm sure you'll find someone there.
Hola, boys.
Hola. Mambo.
I don't know why. You did. I can't see my sister again. Doing stuff like that. She wasn't.
You realize
Sorry, my friend's a little slow. It's actually 15 miles back that way. Out of all the seasons that I've played, and don't get me wrong, I haven't played much of this season. I really think this one's pretty much one of the worst ones I've played. Yeah,
you know what I think it is? Because I noticed that I think this is like a reloaded type season. There's not much there. Where it is, go to like the next one will be like the big one. I think it's like the small ones. Those are good ones. Those are IOUs.
Yeah.
So watching the Pacific Gulf. Done. You think they'll let us stay?
Dude.
That Death Star Sabotage is going to be the season-ending event. See. It's going to be DC.
Oh, it's gonna be DC.
Superman. All that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think. Yep. Robin.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that then. I'm so glad I'm gonna wait then. Superman. Spider-Man.
What? Nah, I don't think that's right, bro.
That's from the actual issue. Oh, right here. There's gonna be a black suit Superman. Oh, Crypto, the dog. There's gonna be a dog from the superhero cartoon. One. You're gonna be able to get Superman's cape.
Text messages from women offering Tyrone sex. His cousin Blue Bear had his phone. Girls all his excuses, they're telemarketing. So is Tyrone cheating? And is Blue Bear his wingman? Or is he not? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, so somebody said in the Reddit, Star Wars people had very little to play for this season. Two original characters.
So, Shaquanda, you had a dream. You wanted a family with Tyrone.
Yes, I did have a dream. But guess what? I made a new dream.
And there's going to be a black suit Superman too.
You found from Tyrone.
We're going to play with some girls. Tell your girls that we are going to play basketball so we can get away to work and get that girl in there. Oh! It's that! Oh! You get that! Oh!
So anyway, that was a message actually from
As much as I would have liked to have gotten Palpatine.
Do what?
As much as I would have liked to have gotten Emperor Palpatine.
And Grievous.
I had done all the challenges already for General Grievous already. All I had to do was pay for the battle pass, so he was unlocked instantly. Both of them. And I only would have had to have done like half the battle pass and get everything. I just don't feel the need to pay for 1,000 V-Bucks to for extra 3 days. Especially when it's like I got 3 days off, but I don't want to sit there and rush.
Wow.
Why do you think Shaquanda's doing all this?
Yeah, people said that when they went and saw this in 1977, people would have nightmares without alarm.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, the concentrator is not free. You didn't know, man.
Do you delete Shaquanda's Facebook comments off of your wall because you are cheating on her? You said no. The lie detector determined that. Did you sleep with any of the women you sent text messages to? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Are you using Shaquanda for her money? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Bear, cover up the fact that you're cheating on
Damn. I was getting shot in the back and the front. I was in a bad spot. Poor placing. I mean, there's a lot more content now, though, like stuff you can get.
Yes. You follow the storyline, it's pretty cool, and all the side stuff.
Almost 2 years ago, she wrote her entire life from counseling to New York. Now, since relocating, X-rated evidence apparently has been surfacing that points to New York being a cheater.
Fly her across the country, I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a milli, I did it legitly. I'm still.
Oh wow, they brought her back again. My Blaze outfit, the girl that looks like she's on fire.
Fly her across the country. I got what you like, yeah. Don't put up a fight, no, 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 no. Put you on the flight, yeah. Girl, you at the side, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got what you like, yeah. Don't put up a fight, no, 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 no. Put you on the flight, yeah.
I love how they play into Jar Jar Binks being dark.
Especially giving him the red lightsaber on the cover too.
What they call it, Darth Jar Jar.
Yeah, and I love those videos that people make of like, oh, this is for showing where Jar Jar is the dark side, like when he's hanging from the thing in Naboo, and like all this stuff.
You're almost here? Alright. 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 You're almost here. Yeah. Why does it matter? Well, it shouldn't matter. Who cares?
Who's the cute boy with the white jacket? Who's the cute boy with the white jacket and the thick guts? Blow it up. Put your back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. If you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me too. Put your back together. Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. So, think about me every night, oh, is it that please, please.
So there are a lot of times
It's loaded like a feather with you off my mind. So think about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I could so sick and sweet. Baby, I know it's not.
What about this text message? I mean, this is pretty big.
Explain that one. Remember you text that girl? You text that girl, so you want to have sex with me? You tell me who's the woman? Who's the woman that was in my room? In my bed. You don't got me. I don't know what y'all was doing while I was at work.
Check it out. When she had 14,000, I was in bed. She didn't get to come in. I had to get up on the she didn't get up on the girl was asleep. I didn't like
That's okay. She doesn't like you, especially.
I mean, you know, I got love.
That's what. Hey, that's what.
You don't like me?
New York. The day I met you, I knew you was a dog. My mama taught me how to respect women. Really, you get that lesson. You've been playing my mama since I was a boy, but I'm a man now. I'm not gonna let you walk all over her anymore. Once you feel this thing, you coming home with me.
You were 13. You didn't like it.
You was with two women when I met you.
So why are you so angry? Because he took your mom away or what?
Oh, because he ain't no good.
Did you unlock the door at least?
Huh?
Go unlock the door.
Get her.
You don't drink right.
Why doesn't he treat her right?
Because he's a cheater. He's going to fail. Here we go.
Take another woman to the movies behind Patricia's back. You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Use a pump.
Nobody gonna treat my mama like that.
Sleep with a woman who sent you an X-rated video of herself. You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
take care of him. And at that time, Gail thought Mike was appearing to the man who she wanted to live a life with. Well, now 6 years have passed. And just recently, Mike confessed to Gail that when he went to comfort his sick dad, his dad's housekeeper was comforting Mike with sexual favors. So now Gail's convinced that Mike has been cheating their entire relationship. Here's her story. I love Mike. We got the family together.
I just think if I could have met her later on in life when I had a lot more maturity and knowledge, my life with her would have been way different, way better. It was just when Eric passed and her and I got together, it was so intense and it was chaotic, and it was shared trauma that really brought us together. It has nothing to do with that, though. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I never looked at Ashley like that. Like, I never had any desire to be with her or anything. It was, and I would have never ended up being with her if Chris didn't tell me to just say F it. So horrible. Yeah, it's year round. Like Saturday Night Live, it only has a 3-month break. Yep. But Ellen DeGeneres is literally a degenerate. Like that broad is. There's something really wrong with her. Like, she's evil. She does like cult shit. Like, dude, she is not good.
Like, you can talk about, oh, wow, it's so bad. And like, people want to say that. What was the better thing on me? Is I said, people criticizing her for being a bitch. Are worse than her for what she's being a bitch. What are we talking about? It's paranoid, yeah. It's the way I see it. Oh, that's the point. The main people responded stating, it's now the controversy. The show hasn't been fun and genuine for years. It may have never been,
Damn, dude, I'm playing Build. Build.
Oh, you see the truck, so you're not hitting that, sure, Bill? I prefer just a running gun, you know?
Oh, Quinn, Summit, ESP, Soda, Payo,
Yeah,
Live, Izzy, Grayson, XQC.
I'm playing Fortnite OG build.
Oh man, like it is a
I got all the things to collect the battle pass for OGs that you can get.
I'm gonna see if I can win without building a single thing.
I didn't even know this happened. Father went back to living a quiet life. You may stand up again. If you want to come see me, I'll be sharing some news tomorrow at noon. As suggested, she'd announce a stand-up tour to be recorded and posted by Netflix. Also adding, yes, I'm going to talk about it. Cancelled. Title. I just immediately kept doing what I was doing before I was hopefully a bit better. That's it. Yeah. You just come back and stand there. Take it around. I did.
Oh my god. Why would you take a fight and then run away like that and give me your back? I can't remember.
Celebrity you'll simply never get. Yeah. She then talks about what she's been up to.
Alright, well, let me pick up on what's been going on with me since you saw me last.
No.
Oh yeah, I got kicked out of show business.
It makes some pretty funny jokes about her reputation.
I've already heard that it was mean. Everywhere I go, I know everyone's heard that I'm mean. I know when I walk into a restaurant, I'm watching, waiting to see if I'll be mean. Oh look, she's cooking butter.
That's funny.
Somebody.
On the contrary, there are some pretty out-of-touch segments. For example, her joking about her car features, which you clearly only find in a luxury vehicle.
Then there's that one, the button that inflates the back of the seat. You know, the one that makes you feel like you're getting spooned by a pregnant woman.
Who the fuck would want that? I didn't even know this, but my car has heated seats. Like, I didn't know like you could connect your phone to your car. Did you all know that? That's crazy. Wow, you can drive? I'm driving this. Yeah. That's another thing. That's great. Yeah, like, because I went from a 2001 Mustang to a 2024 Mercedes. It's like
Helping pets in need is now as easy as sucking into a pair of Skechers. With hands-free Skechers Bob Sports Slip-ins, this year, Skechers will donate over $600,000 and they donated over $13 million in health.
it's like you put a caveman in a house.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do this with no shield and not build anything and see if I can win.
That shit.
Ballsy.
She also makes this out of touch joke.
We're all interested in different things. We're all good at different things. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said, "Ellen, I don't know how you get on stage in front of people. I could never do that." And I said, "Well, I don't know how you dry clean clothes."
But
I guess that's okay. Like, I mean, I think that almost all comedy.
Oh, sorry, I went there.
Everybody would love it. I'm gonna be honest. Almost all, like, I feel like most issues with comedy is the joke. It's the messenger. That's it.
Damn.
It's just dumb. It's the delivery, the charisma of it. Yeah. Now chat's agreeing. I think so. Also, how you say it, it is. Tone deaf, has to be relatable, I guess. I don't even think it needs to be relatable. I think that there's plenty of people that are totally unrelatable, but they're fucking hilarious. That's not the problem at all.
as an overall, the special isn't terrible. Its audience rating of 5.4 stars.
5 is not good. Like, if I got a 54 on the test, my dad would be mad. He'd be pissed. He said, "What are you doing?" Yeah, that's an IGN 7. Yeah.
Feels fairly accurate, although as you might expect, simply because it's Ellen, the articles written about it have been negative brutal.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres' unfunny Netflix special leaves so much unsaid. Ellen DeGeneres lets herself off the hook in self-indulgent Netflix
It's
special.
so, I hate people that do that. It's so weird, bro. Like, yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres is unapologetic, unrelatable, and totally insufferable in her new special. They're right, the problem with For Your Approval, aside from the fact that it's almost never funny, is that it feels so disingenuous, so calculated to rehabilitate an image and preserve that triumph for prosperity. Another
Absolutely, by the way. Like, I hate when people try to do that. It's so obvious. Why can't you just finish the video instead of constantly pausing? It's only like 10 minutes long. Because I don't like you,
the channel for Black Phone too. With Ethan.
I like the idea that
because we thought he died at the end, remember?
And that makes me happy.
Did he not?
Apparently he didn't die. Yeah, and it takes place like 10 years later, so the kid's older.
Anyway,
and he's sitting there on the phone, he gets a call, and he goes,
it's totally
he goes, hello, blah, 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 blah.
The entire way that she's acting and everything about her is completely fucking fake. It's calculated.
That was a good movie. I liked
and it's the problem is that it's fake in a way that's not entertaining. That's the big issue.
Someone watched Lord of the Rings 300 times in 2018 before you Netflix. And somebody added the thing of Aragorn. My friend, you bowed and no one.
Featuring DeGeneres as her own defense attorney. Neither half works on its own. Taken as a whole, it's an exhausting mess.
It's just so fucking great. Like, if you want people to like you, technology is better content. You think people are fucking...
You want me to wait till you're done with the game? Oh, you got that. You want me to wait till you're done?
Yeah, give me a second.
Well, maybe because they suck. Maybe because you're fucking boring. Maybe because you're shit. Your topics are boring, the gameplay sucks, and nobody cares. So how about stop trying to externalize the problem. Look at yourself. You suck. They don't suck. Maybe they suck too, but you also suck. You look at yourself. Never found her funny? I mean,
Dude, what is getting blown up over here?
Responsibility. DeGeneres offers no apologies or even explanations for her behavior. Reviews unapologetic with I like the fact that she's rather unapologetic. It's highly refreshing and honest. This extreme divide can be seen by the Queen's reviews on Google. There's almost an equal amount of 1 and 5-star ratings, a sad representation of the black and white thinking that plagues the internet so heavily today.
Yeah, people are just dumb as fuck, man. Like, that's always what they do. That they just want to think about it in one direction and that's it, because they don't want to have to use their fucking brain.
She's been full of herself ever since she came out with her sitcom. I'm up for listening right now.
Yeah, it's just so fucking annoying, man.
She couldn't even pay people 5 stars. The fact that Alan's blaming the U.S. for electing Trump and moving to the U.K. She's moving to the U.K. because of Trump? Damn, bro, that sucks for the U.K. Man, they've already got an immigrant problem. She's just trying to make it worse. Damn, that sucks. Oh, like that. They're getting re-colonized. Not the Diddy list. You think that's the reason why she moved because of the Diddy list?
People are speculating that Donald Trump is gonna pardon Diddy. I'm like, why would he do that?
James Corden. Like James Corden because he's fat.
No, people didn't like James Corden because he's a fucking asshole and he's fat and he acts like he's a 215, 220 pound meathead that is gorgeous to stare at or even be in the same presence as. Why would that person sit there like that?
But yeah, that's the game is a perfect example of comedian that's fucking funny.
Yeah,
Logan's
hilarious.
Like he's so good, I love him. And you're talking about like how he's just sitting there talking to his recording, but it's compelling and the way he speaks is just entertaining. And people just sit around with fluffies and make right. I think he's so good. And the reason why is he's so genuine and likable, right? And I think that's why Ellen DeGeneres didn't work. It's that basically when you have the image of being like this super nice person, that is like such an easy image to crack. Like there is so many ways that can go absolutely fucking wrong. And I think that's exactly what happened.
Growing up means realizing that in Titanic, Rose tossed a $250 million necklace into the ocean to honor a guy she hooked up with once, while her actual husband spent his whole life working to give her and their kids a comfortable life. That same necklace could have changed her granddaughter's life, the one who cared for her all those years. But nope, she didn't like it was Drew, Dylan, and Titanic. I'm by Rose.
And so you have people that are nice. They get
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
There's shoes about how it is, so and Cobra Kai is the real villain of the show.
Why everybody tries to like justify
There's all these theories.
Oh, well, they're giving to charity. Yeah, for tax write-off. Like, oh, they're doing this. Yeah, for attention. The reason why they're doing that is because these are people that are loser dick suckers that spend their whole life complaining about shit on the internet and constructing a perfect reality that has left them the only thing that they can possibly do is live at their mom's house, not have a job, order McDonald's on DoorDash every day, and jack off to animals that aren't real. That's the only thing that society has allowed them to do. Where that's all they can do. That's it. Moderate and moderate. How do I know? Because that's just the way it is. And so this is the reason why people.
Oh no! Damn. I played it dumb. I played it so stupid. I also didn't have a shield.
I think Keanu Reeves has done quite well, though. You want to know why?
I played that so dumb. I could have won that. I should have won that easily. What is reload?
Reload? Reload is what's it called? Reload is a solo. Solo stuff. I forget exactly what it is. One of them are shooting on stuff.
Because I think that people don't like the.
I forget exactly what reload is.
That's what it is.
You know, there's a lot of things to do to get experience points though in reload.
Insane creator scam.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of scam, and I don't know if I should talk. Some have been defrauded, others are associated, most are plain embarrassed. I don't want to get sued. I mean, what do you think I should do? Here, have a drink. It maybe start at the beginning. Thanks.
Let's see a picture. No, I this is not for both, right? Yeah, I think they're like going to work with them or something, but it's not happening. So yeah. There it is.
Hello, this is Coffee. I know who you are, and I've got something for you. All right. Well, this is for sure a lie. There's no question about that. Okay, maybe I exaggerated the setting a bit.
Yeah.
But I did get a call.
Voices to replace for anonymity.
Hello?
Coffee Zone? I've got a scam for you. It's called the Vault.
Oh, shit.
Huge influencers, lies, people having been paid.
What the fuck?
How much are we talking?
Not sure. Rumors 5 mil. And some of the merchandise still hasn't shipped.
Wow.
Interested?
Yeah, that's worse.
Holy shit.
Keep me a notice on this.
Now, next now.
That was Mr. Beast.
The copy I know. Yeah, you're missing the point. After getting this call, finishing my very important business, I started thinking about it. The same word kept popping up. So you have heard of the Vault? The Vault is on the record?
No.
Okay. Read the script about it.
Sorry, keep my name out of it.
Oh.
Give me an offer.
Oh.
I was hitting the wall. I was getting frustrated.
Here, take my card too. Give me a Red Bull. Get me 2 actually. Thank you.
I got my big cylinders for $1.50.
Yeah.
They'll be involved later.
Yeah, like I've heard like
All right, let's see if
Well, thank you. Don't forget to look online. Oh, reload. the fucking back.
Private jet trips in a month.
I shouldn't have taken that fight. Oh, wow. Fucking reboot.
$10,000 on like one meal. Bro, like, you should be invested in this fucking business. Like, this is
Hand over fist, they were spending more than they could afford. Which was brought to rioters.
Yeah. I don't think that's a bad. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Sure. I mean, I don't think that's a
Oh, hell yeah.
Look, why talk to me on?
And this is the thing. So basically, something that's a corporate bail, here's what the corporate bail is a term that's used whenever a person is using corporate finances for their own personal needs and their own personal endeavors and like personal business. And this is used as a way to hold individuals accountable for what the company does because they have the company there as a shield from holding them accountable. That's right? I'm not so sure about because, like, if he's spending all this money and doing this in order to transfer, let's say, Valkyrie or Mr. Beast, one of the people in the front, like Carl Jacobs, then I think that's because these are people that he's working with, and he's showing them a good time by spending a ton of money and making them feel good. So yeah, I'm not convinced that this is bad yet.
Sure.
Not yet. Not yet.
Spending part of the business. At this point, I am as creator of the product. And a large chunk of that is because beyond that, creator B does it wrong, but creator A still owes money. And so Ryan leaves creator A with creator B's money. Yes, me. But the easier it is to yeah. Hey, but Revolt was starting to have issues. According to former employee Lauren, terrible logistics experience, which when you sell 40,000 in one day, that's a problem.
Yeah, how are you
Not only that, we have to start pulling bigger talent. These influencers are demanding bigger and bigger minimum guarantees.
Yeah.
Things aren't like some of those were drops.
Actually, I don't know if I can say that. But yeah, I don't know about this.
Revolt's money, not just the minimum guarantee, but also the first time creators, we start actually about honestly, it's actually creating nice t-shirt because it's about something I made it with so
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Company where they're gonna make way more money. No, that's make way less money. So yeah, obviously that's not gonna happen. Anyway, does they have morals? That's not gonna happen. And So again, yeah, I would say I think that the problem is that a lot of the people that they work with, like, there were a lot of content creators that like in 2021 were like 5 times the size that they are now. And like what ended up happening is that like there was a large boom from like again COVID, and then people flooded in like among them, and like now those people don't have the same degree of relevance as they did back then because there's people online naturally, and also there isn't like a game that they're just like getting promoted by, right? There's not like that same type of culture. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just like for everyone.
Oh, fuck. So stupid. I shouldn't have pushed that like I did. Wow.
Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah.
Suspected that her boyfriend Brian was cheating on her and what? And then Sherry came back to her. Brian was in the father of her son Brian Jr. And he was.
That baby's cute.
So now today, Sherry has returned with Brian for one more test. So before we get as to what that test is all about, take a look at their last two tests. The first time we met Sherry, she was determined to find out if her boyfriend Brian was cheating on her. Yeah, they makes it good. Sammy went and seen it on Facebook. This one fat, ugly girl. She was like, I'm waiting for you to come take off all my clothes. And he's like, oh, by the way, I need my phone bill. She sent him the money. Just have how he gets up there and leave.
I want to see what her mind is.
No, that's your excuse.
Did you sleep with any of your exes? You said no. That was a lie.
Now this poor kid has to come in this world with another guy.
4 months later, the two returned because Brian was denying he was the father of Sherry's 2-month-old son, Brian Jr.
Why every time we argue, that's not your baby's not mine. I don't want that.
It's hard to love somebody when the person is always kicking you out
back. I gave him a chance. I tried my hardest to work with this man. Everything was going good. It started about 2 or 3 months ago. We started with the text messaging the ex-girlfriend. Well, no one's places and lying about it.
Now wait a second. Just back up right there. Ryan, our audience has to know.
Ryan, you actually know why. That's how confident I am. I bet your paycheck don't pass.
My paycheck?
Your paycheck.
Ryan said he leaves the house like semi-pro football.
Yeah, sure. And we believe this one? We believe this one.
Playing semi-pro football takes, you want to be. So,
I watched the game. All he does is run 2 feet, run back. That's not hard. I watched it. That's all he does. I watched it. He got no place in my room. I watched it.
by the way, when he gets in an argument with you, he goes to his family.
He is gone. This is an excuse. I could just come at him with a low tone of voice and talk to him. Okay? Ryan closes up because obviously he does it, right? Right! Hey, look! He won't take off. Now, we won't see Ryan for 1, 2, 3, sometimes 7 days. Okay? His mothers, his cousins, his uncles, his nephews. I can't take this no more, Corey. Something is going on.
What about his son? Did you take care of his son?
He was doing excellent with Ryan Jr. the past couple weeks. Past week or so, I'm not sure if he knows he's about to fail this test. I kind of pushed him away. I don't know if he knows he's about to lose us, or if he knows he's going to fail this test, or if he found someone new board with Ryan. Who knows?
Never know.
But I'm tired and I want answers now.
What did they say?
Oh, the text messages was,
What was the text message?
damn girl, you're sick. I love that. I said, Ryan, where did you find this chick from? He goes, oh, I was just browsing through Facebook and I found it. Then I caught it. It's on his ex-girlfriend. Okay, they're exes for a reason. So his excuse was this time, boy, I knew you were going to see it. He's always got some lame ass excuse. You knew I was going to see it.
So he just
Okay, so
just trying to.
if you leave because you say I'm sick with you, but I'm trying to talk to you about my relationship. What do you think that the other man
Excuse me.
who loved his family and wanted to be with his family would be trying to work it out with me?
You think? But a lot of men are fucking scummy, dude.
That's mom. I don't know why you put up with him. All he does is lie to you. He takes it back. He's using you.
What did he say when you gave Ryan another chance?
I'm done. You're done. You're done. You must like him cheating on you. You must like getting used. Why are you feeling?
Might as well.
Yeah, you're right. Are you guys ready for this joke?
Here's Ryan. Ryan, come on out.
You ready for the line? Come out there.
Ryan, y'all gonna be good. Food is not electronic systems with memories. Maybe using high-speed rate DDR5 component or even LDDR5 component. Intended product for plastic.
Who wants to be a liar? Who doesn't want to take care of his family? Who leaves his family? Do you think they want to be like you?
Yo, get vanilla Coke and pack of smokes. All right. Are you already there? Cool. Get the smokes, Luckies. Get me a $10 crossword too. Fight at the machine with the card. All right, take just take 20 out of the ATM. All right. Yeah. All right. That guy's a good liar. I believed it. Normally, I'm pretty good at finding if someone's lying or not. That guy had me fooled to the gills, baby. Look at him, man. We got a liar here, man. Never since the last show have I ever cheated on her. What a clown ass dude.
One question. Is he using you for a place to stay? He said no, and the lie detector determined that was a lie. He used her for everything she got. For real. Everything she had. This beautiful woman right here getting used for everything she got. And now she can't come up in life because it's constantly taking from her. Constantly. I always take care of my mom. You are not.
Oh.
All right, well, back everybody. So we have the small crime supporter Elizabeth Gilder.
You're sick. I wouldn't miss your buddies for the world.
All right, welcome back everybody. So we have the small crime supporter Elizabeth Gilder. Signed that for yes, today of testimonial things that are not testimony. An outburst and there is someone getting banned from court. Elizabeth, good to see you. Let's start with what happened during the court. What did somebody say, and you also understand somebody else is now banned from being in that court talking about?
Yeah, so just this happened Thursday this morning. It was outside of the presence of the regular actions talking about me as far as the press is going, but the arguments were about his testimony and possibly jail calls. I was listening, then all of a sudden I'm hearing screaming going on, and it's from a woman who we've been kind of noticing as the cause of a couple of troubles here and there, as far as for the overflow rooms or jury selection. And she was removed from the
Man, my stick drift is nasty. Kappa facility. Let's go, boy.
As usual, but from my understanding, it was just kind of business from the courthouse. Come back in and likely won't be able to come back into the courtroom too. But even as far as just incident of somebody who's related to their identity and maybe, I guess saying this over a live video, that type of thing, that was also brought up shortly after the incident of the woman having an outburst by the courtroom today. So we'll hear more about that. It was somebody who was actually sitting on our side of the side, not with the right to be here by provide credentials, something like that. But what it's been kind of alleged is that it was somebody sitting on our side who kind of works for law or media outlet that after court yesterday, which was a video live stream and was essentially talking about the end and wasn't referring to the end. Even though it was instead referring to the end as a right. And so what it was being that the judge stated that she didn't see this individual and said today, so there was no further, I guess, talk about what was happening next. But once again, that they'll definitely not be allowed back in the courtroom. I found this
Well, Elizabeth, that is one way to start today. I'll tell you something. Got a super chat comment from Don CTV. Great recording, Elizabeth Milner. There you go. So we got a bunch of fans online. But talking about this, let's talk a little bit back and forth a little bit. Eddie Garcia takes a stand. But you and I talked about it yesterday because yesterday he was intending to and he was ready to testify. So, security guard, what were the highlights of his testimony?
They had a lot of highlights moments during his testimony. So, yeah, we did see him in focus, Fifth Amendment right, as far as self-incrimination goes, just yesterday. And then we saw him actually take the stand today. So, he was questioned by a USA designer. And so, his basic or the kind of the meat of his testimony had to around what happened on March 2016.
Man, I'm gonna lose both these kills. Damn, I should have just taken my time. I would have had those 2 kills.
Kind of know a little bit about from Officer Warren's testimony. Was one of the first witnesses called by the government testified, Sean Combs. So we were learning just about Director of Security was Bill Medrano, the Assistant Director of Security was Officer Israel Flores, and so Eddie Garcia was talking about how he's still friends with Israel Flores, saw him a couple weeks ago, but he didn't talk about the substance of his testimony, but he did talk about his testimony, so I thought that was interesting. So we see an exhibit photo of the sign-in sheet where you see on the day of this incident that we see Eddie had worked from 2 p.m. till 1:30 in the morning, and so we saw some extra overtime because he normally gets off at 2 p.m. and got off at 1:30 in the morning, and so he was saying after that we know from Officer Israel Flores' testimony that did kind of trying to say like, hey, I have the money to go away. Then from Eddie Garcia's perspective, he said he got a phone call from somebody and it wasn't necessarily did that first. Third person today that the forum had called him and he said he was kind of nervous and a little apprehensive about how this thing was going on. And so then there was kind of a sidebar, and the sidebar was pretty lengthy because right before the sidebar had happened, Eddie Garcia that he was intoxicated that night and didn't remember what was going on, but they were pretty much trying to one version of that security thing. They wanted to buy it off of the hotel, and they were going to purchase it for about $50,000. However, Diddy gave them double that amount. He gave them $100,000, and that money was divvied up pretty much. It was divvied up $50,000. It was divvied up $50,000 to Bill, who was the director of security. Jeffrey Elias, who also worked at the hotel, $20,000. And so he had $30,000 himself and actually used the money to buy a used car. Then we kind of slowly got into what they had to return for this money, and that was inside of the saw kind of approximately 58 inside the courtroom, where it was pretty much saying that you're not doing justice, you're signing away that you are giving away the one and only copy. And as far as they were trying to solve this video because he thought that he was giving one and only copy through a thumb drive to Diddy, he thought that was done. He thought that this incident was over. He was going going about his business until we saw the video once again playing on CNN. It's a video that a lot of us have seen at this point, and possibly even some jurors too.
That's fascinating because legitimately, this goes, as we've talked about, to the bribery, the underlying crime of racketeering, and clearly the issue of him not essentially bought off, not being cooperative with law enforcement, and not reporting like protection. Real quick, I know you have to jump back, but 1 minute, 2 minutes. What was the cross-examination about?
Yeah, the cross-examination went pretty quick. So we saw an exhibit from the NDA again, but exclusions from the NDA, where it said a disclosure of confidential information in response to valid order by a court of government body or as otherwise required by law will not prevent or waiver of confidentiality for purposes. We saw the non-disparagement portion of that NDA, and then that was non-disparagement against Combs or Combs' parties. And then the final question from Brian Hill did the cross-examination was whether or not any person of law enforcement information. And then, spoiler alert, redirect, it turned out that the question he said he reported law enforcement. This wasn't police, it wasn't LAPD, and 70 several talked about the incident and everything that came afterwards too.
All right, very interesting stuff. Elizabeth Milner, as always, great reporting. Thank you so much for taking the time, and you got to get a good seat. Who knows what's going to happen next in that courtroom. Thanks, Elizabeth. All right, so let me get now to this week of questions. Let's get 7 days, all three of my guests. The next 3 weeks going with this trial, well, what would they like to see come into play next?
So what I want to see is receipts. I want to see trails, which is what we're getting to, right? I need to solve transactions so that we can see the connection of all of this happening. Because a lot of this happened, cash transactions. I want to see that. I also need to look at this whole conspiracy over the other people. I want to hear from security guards. I have to hear from those people protecting homes because Holmes wasn't driving himself. Holmes wasn't going out getting cameras. He was getting other people to get this. All of those people who heard from who were protecting him, those are the people who want to be paid. I think we will definitely hear from them. And I think
we need to see one side of the RICO claim. Their conspiracy allegations, somewhat of an agreement to commit criminal predicate acts and a pattern of racketeering. That's what RICO is. It's not violence. It is a pattern of racketeering activity. We need to we need to follow the money. We need to connect it to the accounts. And we need to put the whole enterprise together so that we can make this RICO claim. So I'm going to get Avi to later on in the work of the coalition with her. But Candace, I'll throw another question. This question from RFS. Are there any confidential hotel video?
guys on the stand online today that want to hurt yourself. That's what protecting. When you came in yesterday, for today, and because it was a subpoena, he said he didn't want to be here, obviously, because he came full throttle.
Another question. Well, though, can you bribe someone who's not a law enforcement officer?
Sure, you can bribe someone that's not a law. You can really bribe anyone, especially if the goal is to suppress evidence, if the goal is to obstruct justice, if the goal is to hide something illegal that you're trying to do, that's what the financial transaction is for. Then in the name of the law, we feel
So again, we're taking your questions in right now. We're also waiting for court to start. We will out for the next hour or so. We already missed So, things could press theoretically different charges. I don't usually see a state prosecuting RICO charges anyways, because that's a federal statute. A lot of the things we're talking about are a long time ago and out of the statute so I don't really know. I have to sort all through it to see if a state could still make some hay here if he's acquitted. And the argument against the prosecution is because there are statute of limitations issues. They have taken these allegations against the argument of defense or people, Sean Coates can. They've manufactured it and transformed it into a complicated federal case. There are those, even though we're talking about sex, I still don't see racketeering, I still don't see sex trafficking, feels like a reach. I don't think they've reached those elements, but this is why you bring similar conduct that may have had an overlap with state charges, right? I mean, the 2016 attack, theoretically could have been charged at the state level for that, but it was too old. Obviously, now the focus issue is very different. But it could be evidence of racketeering or evidence of sex trafficking that overlap there. Okay. Candace, got a question from Christina Leston. Why is arson such a specific predicate of RICO? If he'd just taken a baseball bat or golf club to Kid Cudi's car, would it not qualify for RICO?
Well, listen, there are 35 petty crimes that we felt. It has to be on that list. This is what the law is to be, and but it happens to be on that list. That's why our
No.
serious crime, right? It's not a misdemeanor on any level. So because it's so serious, because it was involved with so many people in terms of at a high level, it made the list. That's why it's important to be on that list.
Great question. KK, Christina Court. This is somebody who actually dedicated another side to yesterday about the whole issue mentioned. KK has now been implicated at the hotel trying to get the kids to call the security guard. Is she part of RICO? We'll have to get her today. So will she testify? I don't know if she'll testify. That's I don't know if they want to testify or theoretically if she has to talk, she might plead the fifth instead of testifying because she would be implicating herself. So I don't actually know what's going to happen, but enterprise. She's the chief of staff. She is in theory carrying out his bidding. She's the person who goes out and finds this videotape so that he can retrieve it because they know there's very bad evidence out there.
When a two-camera man goes to work, he knows that what he puts into his job is what he gets out of it.
Alrighty.
Yes, ma'am. That's exciting. Ma'am, just remind you're still under oath, okay? For sure. Thank you. All right, your question.
Amber, just to orient you and the jury, at this time, we're in the rebuttal to your counterclaim against Mr. Depp. So I'm going to confine my questions to that, okay?
All right.
How have you suffered publicly as a result of the Depp wealthy statements?
I made a video.
Objection, speculation.
I am harassed, humiliated
Damn, where's the next circle going?
every single day.
And it's not going to stop.
Even just walking into this courtroom, sitting here in front of the world,
Getting emotional about being embarrassed.
having the worst parts of my life,
As
things
usual.
I've lived through,
humiliate me. People want to kill me. They tell me so every day. People want to put my baby in the microwave. They tell me that. Johnny threatened, promised me that if I ever left him, he'd make me think of him every single day that I lived.
Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive.
A sustained objection as to that, if you want to ask a question.
Amber, how did Mr. Depp's statements and threats to you that you were discussing, how do those continue to manifest
People
themselves?
harassing Johnny's kids too. And it's just
In the harassment and the humiliation, the campaign against me that's echoed every single day on social media,
Nice.
and now in front of cameras.
how does she know that? I thought she was supposed to check.
Every single day I have to relive the trauma. My hands shake. I wake up screaming. I have to live with the trauma and the damage done to me. My friends have to live with a set of unspoken rules about how to not scare me. Objection, hearsay. Unspoken rules
What does that mean?
about how to not touch me, not to surprise me. My intimate partners have rules about how they can deal with me, not to touch me. I have rules for doctors and medical professionals I seek, gynecologists. I live my life with these sets of rules that I have to follow, my friends have to follow for me not to have death attacks, every day. So I live the trauma. From training to do my movie, for instance, I'm training for Aquaman, a combat scene, and a trigger happens, I have a meltdown and have to deal with that.
No way.
I walk around with every single day. Snickering. I'm not
Jeez.
sitting in this courtroom laughing, smiling, making snide jokes. I'm not.
How do you know? How do you know that? How do you know that?
To go through. And perhaps it's easy to forget that I'm a human being. And even though I don't deserve it. I want to move on. The statements, the attacks on me, the campaign.
Whoa, warm out
Johnny
there.
has listened
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
to do on his behalf. Session on the Robert Foundation. That's just torture. Speculation.
What's that?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all pictures. Two Red Bulls and a little Coke. Oh, let me go get your scratch tracks in my vest.
Oh my god.
Here on the stand and say, I'm things like how possible have interest. Rejection is unresponsive.
Mr. Depp is responsible.
I woke up every morning.
Got him. Ah! That was such bad thing. Cool. Thanks.
The bonfire without a scratch.
No. Better not. Ever again.
Never ever. Even if there's a fire.
Especially if there's a fire.
Robert better not get in my face.
I'll drop that motherfucker.
Brennan.
I can't even have people associate with me because of the threats and the attacks that they
Oh god.
I know.
And I can't do
You see the TikTok thing was for Amber Heard? Or not for Blake Lively?
What?
I sent you that.
Oh, yeah. I haven't looked at it, though.
Mine's in there.
Well, we all knew she was lying.
Yeah, exactly.
That she was just doing it to stay ahead of any negative shit coming out about her.
Well, no, you
Because
didn't even do anything wrong.
she's fucking impossible to fucking be around.
Yeah, exactly.
And she knew it. She's insufferable.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down
So
to.
she tried to get ahead of it,
And it bit her in the ass because.
and it bit her and Ryan in the ass.
Yeah.
I get it. That's his wife, but damn.
I can disagree with your wife though.
Or tell her, hey, what you're doing is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Stop.
Right. Like try to fix her before things get worse.
What? Oh, here. Yeah, thank you. I ate two. You can have the 4. Yeah.
You want me to save some people later?
No.
I took one.
Huh? Yeah, you say that. Yeah. I'm just saying. Bro, I'm playing ranked and I literally shit on them.
I got your in your better lobbies, huh?
I don't know. I think the only like decent lobby I've been in so far was the reload, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people like to play that shit. I think it's because it gives people an opportunity to play a little bit more. Like they can go in, kill, make a mistake, come back, go in, kill, make a mistake, come back, and then and try to win.
That was a big thing with reload.
Let me show you your sign and sheet for the day. You have to sign that. Monitor will be not at all. Or more than one at a time. Would you be required to check the monitors? Yes. You initially recognize the user involved.
So there's a lane that goes early.
Cassie, I was law enforcement.
Tell me about it.
But I will stay up because I enjoy watching SNL.
Damn, I should have fucking. Oh, dude. My aim is so shitty sometimes.
You're still new.
Nah, I think it is. Some of it's the stick drift.
I need that video. I need sound.
It could be stick drift though.
Some of it is for sure the stick drift. The other, is I think I have lag. Yeah.
Why don't you use Xbox Remote Play? You can play on your account with all your stuff. Did you ever think about that?
It was the supervisor, Bill Madrano. He told me he would do it for 50.
That way you sell all your stuff.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Hold on. The supervisor, Bill, said they would do it for 50 grand. You lowball yourself, brother. You should have at least 100 grand. The script told me I need to do it.
Starting from the beginning, dude, that's like demoralizing.
Nah, I don't care. I don't care.
But you have your library is freaking huge.
I know.
Your library is like 4 times the size of mine. I got all this stuff.
Where's the meeting point? A big hire is voting. I call number in. Someone came. Said he's Mr. Cruz's bodyguard. How do you look? Older African American, heavy set, 6'3", 6'5". What he said. Then he kind of came up with Mr. Combs, said he's a good guy and I was doing a good thing. Upstairs, Mr. Combs was smiling, called me Eddie, not Angel. My voice was cracking, so I said I was coming down with something. Mr. Combs told Christine to get some of the tea that he liked. Then he asked me about said it hadn't been in the club. Copy, took out the server. What else did you say? Cassie found a clean if you get in trouble.
My girl's in the next room. I wish she was you, so I can talk to you about, going over to the hotel and hanging out. Oh, my girlfriend's the other one.
Better.
There's no idea.
Tasty mozzarella sticks. They're not just
Like, how am I missing those shots? No, they go right through him.
No. NSBA, what were the liquidated damages?
What I really meant to say was, I'm sorry for the way I
I'm just going to give you the 100 grand and wrap paper that. Somebody goes, yes. Scoring, was she present? Yes. I would say something at some point I stood up, signifying that I'd be leaving. These guys handed him $100,000 in a brown paper bag, specifically allowed. That's just saying, just read the last part. 12 of Madrano and gave him 50 grand. That's
Bobby's playing guitar with a piece of cheese and he goes, look at me, I'm Eddie Cheddar.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Well, that was the Willie Nelson.
Oh, was it? Okay, I do remember him saying that though.
Celery head. He made $2 million last year. When he crashes, Bobby crashes Eddie's car in the garage, and he's having a dream about Willie Nelson. He goes, "No, Willie, that's a one-way street."
Yes. You're honest, right? Yes.
And the cigarette one. The Bobby only trailer trucks smoke cigarettes. And Lily goes, "That's not fair. I don't smoke." Oh, Luann, just because you were born in a trailer, your mom's in prison doesn't make you. hardware department? What is it you're trying to do? I'm looking for a captain down on some WD-40. What is it you're trying to do?
Jesus, I was born in 1990. CFO, how are your bonus systems? Responsible for managing Scope's personal finances, yes, at times during my tenure. Who's your supervisor? Comes himself. I'll often be interacting with Scopes a couple times a week. Editor became more of a chairman.
The worst episode was probably Dumps Luann crying through the whole episode. Like screaming, crying.
No.
So annoying.
What was his role? Creating and marketing. And some ventures have partners. That was Barista, also Warner. Sean, Gene.
Have you played Apex on that computer yet?
Yeah.
How does it look?
Dude, when I played Apex originally, it looked great. Yeah. Yeah. Remember?
Oh yeah, it looks really good.
So his mom's name was the name of the company.
Really, to be honest with you, anything looks good on that computer, so it really doesn't matter. The color, how bright the colors are, that's such a big thing for me.
How did it work? We match it and a contract. We were the security staff during the contract was not aware of that. When you were responsible for personal finances, what do you do? Budget for the year. Properties and closing outflows. Properties of the year. New York claim. Did you oversee other personal customers' accounts? The records of other people, customers' personal accounts. Firms least use lawyers. Exhibit is full of hearsay. At the gist, Ms. Folster, are you saying none of this is for the truth? Yes, this is not includable hearsay. This is not Fulton County doing the Lysol trial. They can get so much in because they're not offering it for the truth. They had so much bullshit in RICO charges because of that. Objections are ruled. How are you doing this?
You ain't got no money to take your
yes.
Broke ass home.
Ferguson was very for accepting banks for 207 Anderson LLC. Scripps property in Alpine, New Jersey.
No fucking way. No, I hit him twice. He should have been dead. I don't know how he survived that shit.
I did that. No way.
Pretty much a billionaire for 20 grand. He's a piece of shit. I think he gave it back then, at least, but still.
For the first time, two iconic brands are united in overcoming pain.
Just Drunko. I want to go home to the doctor. Where do you live? I don't know. How is it supposed to help?
Oh yeah.
And there were ERISA agreements. That was my box. I thought he had more companies. More higher companies. I saw that in Mr. Combs. What was it all for? That some that ERISA. That Vinny was in some others. So he
Yeah, I killed him right out of his little fucking flying Sith fucking TIE fighter. Yeah. Yeah, I fucked his ass up.
Bro, actually, they're terrible.
hybrid capital management first JP Morgan Chase. I think so. Average at 5 seats in retail.
I feel like there's a soundboard. There's a drunk.
Oh my god, dude.
He's not. What are they separate?
They all sound the same. The main one, you're hurting me. I have family members that are police. My uncle's a sheriff. Like, just press a button.
What does this mean?
God.
You're hurting me. I'm suing you. I'll have your badge. I should make a drunk white girl soundboard.
Damn, dude. 200 meters. I just got that hit.
Yeah. So you doubled what Christopher walked out in the water here? You said you wanted to do 100 meters.
Remember, I'll show you.
Fucking idiot. Fuck yeah.
Papa's doing pretty delicious right now. Gone.
I'm at 12 kills. Yep.
There's nothing more rewarding than sniping. Even when I'm playing World War II, when I'm just playing against the NPCs, and I slow it down, I do the breath, and I shoot, I just get psyched on every single shot that I make.
So tying it back together, they did.
Come on.
Had to work shit out. You go to the server and tell them that that's the first one, right? Projection, sustain, nothing further. Yeah, I still
Oh no.
That's it. So what we got today is $100,000 just given security guards, some bank records, of some weird charges and transfers. Hit subscribe. Love you guys. Peace out.
Zero helps me take my business anywhere I want.
You're manhandling.
I've heard it all my life. Don't buy fancy coffee. But here's the thing. I like my daily dose of vanilla latte. With Becky's help, I know I'm managing and spending my money in a way
I love when they put them in the wrap. The crazy bitches when they put them in the wrap. They're completely
I'll
helpless.
take a muffin too.
Right now, you could receive a welcome bonus of up to $225 for opening a new Sexy checking account.
Oh my god, dude. I'm so terrible sometimes.
July 27th, on May 27th, about what she does. And you watched her. Watched her try to save her lives about that broken promise with more lives on the stand in this courtroom. She lied again told the world in her op-ed on December 18, 2018, that she was a public figure representing domestic abuse, painting herself as a representative of abuse survivors everywhere, and painting Mr. Depp as a representative of perpetrators. She's come too far. She can't back down.
Yep.
She's lied too many times to too many people. So when Mr. Depp finally decided to clear his name by filing this lawsuit, Ms. Heard responded by making up more
Oh shit.
more and more extreme abuse. She came up with a new accusation that Mr. Depp had raped her with a bottle in Australia. And she's making these claims up even now. At this trial, for the very first time, she claimed that she had been sexually assaulted the night of her 30th birthday, even though she had testified repeatedly about her birthday prior, and never mentioned it. And at this trial, she also claimed for the very first time that Mr. Depp was hitting her all the time during the first year of their relationship.
Yep.
Even though this first story she had testified previously
Another retcon.
was imagined.
They didn't put this guy called the cops. They didn't put lettuce on some chicken.
Her story is a constantly moving target. It never stays the same. Mr. Depp owns his mistakes. We all of them.
I miss that voice. God, look at her.
But in this time, her confronted with her life and the damage she has caused, she cannot take any responsibility for
Fucking
what
perfect.
she has done. And the same story,
She's smart. She's sexy. She's really hot in business casual.
Oh, dude, I'm fucked.
Lies, lies. The time has come for those lies to come to an end. The time has come for the jury to decide the truth.
Yep, I'm done. Damn, I killed myself. Fuck. Storm. Yeah, dude. 15 kills and I died at the damn storm. Nah. Getting in 4th place, dude. So lame.
There's also somebody that came in 100th. So put that in perspective.
Yeah, but most likely it was a bot. The chances of getting a full lobby of actual players is so low. I would say out of 100, probably 65% of them are bots. I could be wrong, but
of American law, a jury would be tasked, you, ladies and gentlemen, would be tasked with deciding once and for all Ms. Heard's lies could be exposed in a fair and impartial process. When Mr. Depp sued her, Ms. Heard apparently decided she needed